Follow along on this 4-part series as we explore Portugal in our self-built camper van. Good morning, everybody. As you can probably tell by the clips, we are by the sea in the Algarve with Ginjey Bear in the van. It's our first ever proper trip away in the van and it's so much fun. We're only on day 1 and we're already loving the van life on the road in our Sprinter van. We've been living in this van now since November on our land, but it's always slightly different when you're on the go in the van. You get to see the different quirks and stuff, but right now it's the morning. We've been up since before sunrise because Theo was getting some gorgeous photos, so now I think it's time for breakfast. But more important than breakfast is my first coffee of the day. So breakfast in the van is super simple. I'm obsessed with overnight oats. They're really easy, require 0 gas and just cook themselves. There's no cooking required. So I just put a bowl, one of our normal bowls, full of oats, and then some almond milk or coconut milk or soya milk or anything, and leave them in the fridge down here on the bottom shelf to soak overnight. And then in the morning they're nice and soft, ready to eat, and then it's topping time. So we've got peanut butter, which this is just pure peanuts, ground flax seeds for some extra fibre, honey for sweetness, bananas and raspberries. Oh, yum. So now I need to just slice them all up and it's ready to eat. So there we go, breakfast is served. This will keep me full for a while, but actually before I'm going to eat that, I need to make myself a coffee. In fact, yes, it's empty. Ginjey, you didn't make me one and you were supposed to.
How I found you, God only knows. It must have shaped you from a dream.
So we're on the road in the Algarve and I'm walking the cat. Totally normal thing to do. Obviously she lives with us full time. And she's with us all the time. So we're going to take her with us to the coast. Oh, you're loving it! This is her first time on the Portuguese coastline. Now, if anyone's wondering, that thing on her harness is her wee-necked cat tracker. I'll put a link to that. Oh, Ginjey! I'll put a link to it in the bio because it's an amazing tracker that I'm so happy we got before we started travelling.
I won't give you up, you know I will love you forever.
So obviously this is where we are parked up for the day, and we'll probably end up staying here tonight as well because it's a really nice spot. We got views over the sea, some nice cliffs. It's so nice being back on the road. It's been a long time. We've been on the land, which is also very nice, but this is a different kind of nice. It's nice to travel around, explore what's on our doorstep. I mean, we've been to this location many times before, but it's really nice to come back again in the new van, and it's performing so well.
Golden crown.
So we escaped the heat of the day by having a siesta. Yes, we literally had a siesta, and when I say the heat of the day, it was 23 degrees. Yes, we can't handle the heat, so we had a siesta and now it's about 5:30 and we're going for a walk because it's beautiful still.
And I will hold you like no one's around. Forever from now.
It's such nice weather, and by that I don't just mean like warm and sunny. It's really still, like we are standing on a cliff edge that is usually crazy strong winds, and there's hardly any wind whatsoever, and hopefully you guys can hear me because I'm shouting over the sea coming in on the coast. But I just love this spot. It's so nice, and a lovely evening walk, and then we've got about an hour until sunset. So I don't know if you guys can see in the distance, just up there is our van, parked away, nice and sheltered. We don't really need the shelter. And also, next to us, we've had a couple of vans turn up. I don't think they're gonna stay overnight though. Guys, look how nice this VW van leaving is. It just pulled up, a couple of guys jumped out, but it's so nice. I think if we were to change the colour of our van, we'd change it to that colour. So we just got back from our lovely walk and I'm gonna head out again. I'm gonna walk down to the beach and try and get some really nice photographs. But look how cute Ginjey is. She's literally just full on lounging. She absolutely loves it by that window. Sun worshipper. Guys, look how amazing this view is. The sun's just going down and I'm gonna try and make it down there to the beach to try and get some photos, but I've just keep stopping along the way. But the sun's definitely on its way out now. So I've just got to the beach and actually I think I'm a little bit late. The light's just about to go, the sun is just dipping, but there's always room for photos after the sun's gone down, but I'm not sure there's going to be many colours because there's not many clouds, if any. But it's just nice to have a walk on this beautiful beach.
Forever from now. Forever from now.
So there's still loads of surfers out surfing, and they're braver than I am because I reckon that water's fairly cold tonight. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang around and I'm gonna see if any of them leave and see if I can get some shots of the surfers coming out of the water or walking across the beach with the sunset behind them. That might be an image. It's worth a try. I don't mind waiting around. So that's it now, the sun's gone down. Very successful, got some decent images. Looking forward to putting them on Lightroom and seeing how they come out after I've edited them, which is always exciting. And at the top here, there's a massive car park where loads of camper vans park. I will show you in a minute. We tend to stay away from these places as much as possible just because we like our peace and quiet, no loud music in the middle of the night, and we've been stung by these places before, and it's always nice to be alone and in a secluded area, but that does mean that I've got about a 20-minute walk back to the van, but it'll be nice views, and then looking forward to getting some dinner. So this is one of the car parks, not so many vans in this one, but it's right next to the other one. And over there, funnily enough, that might be the exact van that we borrowed from Soul Campers, and we documented our trip around Portugal in that van, possibly. It looks the same. And yeah, how cool is that? Check out Soul Campers, they're good guys. Okay, and then moving on to car park number 2. So car park number 2 is just here, as I was talking about, behind car park number 1. It's not as busy as I've seen it, but it's still fairly busy. You might have seen these type of car parks online and people moaning that it's really busy, but we're literally a 20-minute walk up the road. If I was to drive, it would be 2-minute drive. I'm walking very slowly with all my equipment. It's not far at all, and we're secluded on our own with a beautiful view. It's nice and quiet. So I would suggest if you do come to Portugal, just look about. Don't just pick the first place you see with other vans, but maybe security wise you feel more comfortable parking around vans, and that's okay as well. You do what you want to do. It's just not really for us. We've parked up in these places before and it's been fairly noisy, and we just like a quiet space on our own, some nice peace and quiet when we're traveling. But I can understand both sides of the story. It is a very easy walk to the beach. Some people don't want to have to walk for 20 minutes to get to the beach, so that's understandable. People like surfers and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the car parks and the beach. I've had a really fun night actually, taking loads of images. I can't wait to edit them, so I'm going to walk back to the van now, have some dinner, edit some photos, and yeah, just chill out for a little bit.
Head over to theindieprojects.com/shop and check out our new merchandise. Join us on Patreon for exclusive content, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.